And so I think that there is something in me related to ego where I think I deserve greatness without doing any of the work. And that's the crux of what I've grappled with my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that letter was like this kind of like confluence of those things, and just like my ego being like, why isn't this happening?
Yeah. It's so funny.
You're
just
thinking hard about this,
Yeah.
and you want this badly. But it's like it dawned on me, you're just being indulgent. You're not putting in the work.
Yeah.
You're not making decisions from a place of sacrifice. You're not doing even remotely enough to achieve any kind of serious result, any kind of greatness or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, the universe is like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you haven't done, you're thinking you can't wait to get home and be done with this shoot. So you can just turn it all off and not think or be stressed or have anxiety
Mm-hmm.
or second guessing yourself or whatever. So there has, and just to wrap up, and sorry, I cut you off.
This is good.
But
no. I was. Yeah.
But those two things, understanding decisions that come from a place of indulgence and sacrifice. And I've had kind of like a way of thinking of that. Like I read something or a podcast, I don't know what it was. And it was, well, ask yourself every day, am I doing what I could do, or am I doing what I should do? And that to me wasn't like strong enough wording. Like that really clicked with me. I'm like, yeah, like I often choose what I could do over what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't powerful enough. And even though I don't think indulgence is the perfect word, it's the perfect word for me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're indulging in this, you're indulging in laying on the couch, you're indulging in pushing off editing that thing till tomorrow, you're indulging in going thrift store hunting because it's fun and gets a dopamine hit over doing the work.
Yeah.
So that really helped me have a deeper clarity, a deeper understanding, and a deeper, just more emotion around understanding that. And then lastly, the ego thing, like just kind of realizing definitively, I think it's always been there. Like, yeah, your ego is a real obstacle for you, but it was just this like caricature of what we think of ego, that I deserve this shit. I deserve this just because I want it. But I'm not sacrificing anything to try to achieve it.
I think there's a lot of people that probably feel that way. Like that they deserve something.
Yeah.
When they're not willing to.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they think they are putting in.
And I think I did. I think me
I'm
wanting
working
it
so hard. Like,
me wanting it.
Yeah.
Like tricked me into thinking because I want it and I am doing stuff. So like the differentiation between the hard work and like the really hard work to me was like, I'm working hard. Like I'm doing like a lot of stuff. Like it's hard to come up with this video, or it's hard to script this thing or whatever. But I will choose to, like, I'll be like, well, I want to wait until I'm inspired to do hard work. Like I want to be, basically I would say to I would look back and go, you've done some hard things, but you depended on inspiration to fuel you, because it made it easy.
Yeah.
That inspired work ends up being easy because you're just caught up in the avalanche of that inspiration, and that, it's certainly good to act on those moments of inspiration, to do stuff that's hard work, but is sort of made to feel easy because of it. But then in that process too, it'd be like, oh, it'd be really cool if I added a couple shots of this, or if I did this thing.
Yeah.
Like that would really be cool. And you know what? That's like another 3 hours. Just skip it.
Well, you have to it's so funny. I was thinking about this. literally in there pouring coffee.
Yeah.
This morning thinking about something similar. I was like, there's just a lot going on this week that we had to get closed up, and
Yeah.
we were about to give a pitch, and I was just not worried about it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I'd put literally probably like 30 hours of work into it. 40 hours of work into like just getting this thing ready, this like pitch ready, like over the last couple of days, and I'm standing there and I'm thinking about how I wasn't stressed because I was like, I don't quite have it, but I had this reassuring kind of feeling of like, yeah, but inspiration comes because of the perspiration or because of the effort that went into it.
Yeah.
Like, I did the hard stuff.
Yeah.
So the inspiration will be there. Like, hopefully.
Right.
But it wasn't like a hope it's there. I had this like confidence, like maybe it was like a bit of just like, you just have this confidence of like, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then it was.
Yeah.
And so you leave that and you're just like, got to put in the work.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the sun.